गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
His life itself is a scripture. His words are hymns. His actions are blessings upon the world. In such an accomplished man, we watched God and His play. He is the fulfilled, He is the perfect. He is our Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. Balakrishnan Menon was born on 8th May 1916 in a small village in Kerala. As a child, Balan was naughty yet intelligent, ever inquisitive and always interesting. Belonging to a traditional Hindu family, long pujas and elaborate prayer sessions were a part of this household. But they did not charm young Balan. Naughty as ever, he spent his time in the puja room playing mental games of creative visualization on Lord Shiva. Nobody, including him, knew at that time that he was actually practicing steps that would lead to meditation. As Balan grew up, he became more and more of a rebel. A typical teenager that he was, religion and its beauties failed to impress him. He was fashionable, stylish, tall, smart and handsome as a collegian. Balan was popularly known as a fun-loving, intelligent young man, too charming to be ignored by the world, too rebellious to be controlled by the dictates of men, and too rational to accept the very existence of God. He was a self-proclaimed atheist and an agnostic. It was not much later when young Balan got inspired into the freedom movement of India. As a student leader, he was a revolutionary patriot and a great inspirer. However, the British managed to get him arrested soon. Due to extremely unhygienic living conditions and poor nutrition in the jail, prisoners began to fall sick and die. Balan too fell severely sick. To avoid more in-prison deaths, the British quietly threw him on the wayside. He was nursed by a kind lady and brought back to life. Then began his career as a journalist. Brilliant as ever, he was an instant hit. Skeptic in his thinking and bold in his writing, he soon became the sub-editor of the National Herald, the leading English daily then. As a rational journalist, ever concerned about the welfare of his countrymen, he soon decided to go to Rishikesh and expose the bluff of the Indian sadhus, whom he considered as mere social parasites. However, life had a different take on him. At Rishikesh, he met Swami Shivananda and his disciples. He stayed in their ashram, watched them critically 24/7. He was soon impressed by the dynamism and discipline of a spiritual life. Now, Mr. Menon wanted to know more about it. He resorted to profuse spiritual reading. He asked endless questions, held long logical discussions, demanded scientific explanations, and wanted to discover true significance and depth of Vedanta. Shuttling between work and his newfound spiritual interests, Menon started spending time in contemplation and meditation. He started enjoying and understanding what he disapproved earlier. He came to know the science of Vedanta in a completely new light. He was convinced by its logical methodology and inspired by its ability to uncover the divinity lurking behind the matter vestures. He wanted to renounce the world and embrace the life divine. But he was doubtful. Was he ready for it? Finally, after speaking to Swami Shivananda, he undertook a Char Dham Yatra. The time spent in solitude and contemplation, the satsang with great tapasvins, and the direct experience of their powers of detachment strengthened his faith and conviction. The yatra helped him to travel from confusion to clarity. Very soon, on the auspicious Shivratri of 1949, Swami Shivananda initiated him into sannyasa.
Om Sannyasine Namaha.
Dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na.
Thus began the journey of a legend, the making of a master, the founding of a life beyond lifetimes. Thus, Balakrishna Menon, a bachelor in English literature, a qualified lawyer, a brilliant journalist, a convinced atheist, became Swami Chinmayananda.
Om Chinmaya Namaha.
Dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na 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 de re na.
Wanting scientific answers to religious principles, Chinmaya was indeed one of his kind. Hence, Swami Shivananda guided him to Uttar Kashi to study Vedanta from Swami Tapovanam. There, under strict discipline and rigorous study conditions, young Chinmaya absorbed the supreme knowledge from a supreme teacher. Ever serving his great master and spending long hours in contemplation, Swami Chinmayananda soon established himself in the self-divine. From an atheist, he transformed into one of the greatest Advaitins in a short span of just 2 years. His great love for India, his vision for the culture, his value for Hinduism, and his compassion for the masses urged him to come down from the peaceful abode of the Himalayas to share his fulfillment just like the flowing Mother Ganges.
Om Udara Hridaya Namaha.
Dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na 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 de re na, dim ta na 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 de re na.
His first talk was in Pune for a small audience of just 4 people, including the speaker. He was the first person to talk on the scriptures in English and faced great opposition from the orthodoxy for this bold step. But determined to inspire and inspired by the cause, Swamiji continued to take this knowledge to the educated masses of India, and very soon knowledge conquered. His great vision was acknowledged even by the orthodoxy, and thousands started attending his discourses. He converted millions of Hindus into Hinduism and brought about a complete cultural revival. Due to his efforts, Gita has become a popular guidance book for great living. He brought the Gita from the puja room to the living room of a common man, to the boardroom of the corporates, to the campuses of the youth, and to the playgrounds of the children. Many may embrace and endorse the Gita today, but he did it when almost nobody could even think of it.
गीता ज्ञानयज्ञ प्रचारकाय नमः। ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः।
दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना, दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना, दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना, दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना।
Chinmay Mission was formed in 1953 to give an organized structure to this massive work. Millions all over the world continue to be touched, transformed, ignited and inspired. To spread the man-making knowledge of Vedanta to maximum people, Swamiji established Sandipani Sadhanalayas in different parts of India. Many present-day teachers of Vedanta have graduated from Sandipani. Today, more than 250 acharyas of Chinmay Mission are striving to give maximum happiness to maximum people for the maximum amount of time. In this way, each lamp is lighting many more, and the vision continues in the form of the Guru Shishya Parampara.
ॐ गुरवे नमः।
It was not necessary for him to share this knowledge and struggle tirelessly for us. Yet he did. He sacrificed his entire life, the peace of the Himalayas, the joy of living absorbed in Samadhi, and came down to the plains only to uplift us. He sacrificed everything for us. His was a great sacrifice, born out of causeless compassion.
ॐ करुणासागराय नमः।
गुरुनाथा जय गुरुनाथा, गुरुनाथा जय गुरुनाथा, ॐ 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 गुरुनाथा जय गुरुनाथा।
This was just a small glimpse of the measurable results of his dedicated efforts. However, the most significant yet immeasurable achievement is the silent transformation in the lives touched by him and his vision.
ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः।
दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना, दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना, दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना, दीं ताना ना ना दे रे ना।
The Master does not judge our ability or inability. He wants our availability. If we can make ourselves available for his vision, he shall continue to live in and through each one of us, in every noble thought, every loving care, every wise word and every selfless act. He is our Master, our inspiration, our Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda.
नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय